Hello and welcome to the Pharmacy Informatics Professor 2020 with your host, Dr. Armin Simonian. In this installment, I wanted to revisit one of the statements that Dr. Tribble made. He was the first guest in the Pharmacy Informatics Pioneer Series. And at the beginning of his discussion of his career path, he talked about doing a residency. And I don't know if you caught it, but this was not a Pharmacy Informatics PGY2 or anything along those lines. This was a clinical residency in an acute care setting. But the interesting thing was that during his residency, he actually developed an application on an electronic typewriter using a mag card or magnetic memory card. And that was his residency project. So right off the bat, though he was doing a clinical residency, he got involved with informatics right away, and that kind of launched his career in doing pharmacy informatics as a specialty practice throughout. So I just wanted to revisit that and maybe talk a little bit about residencies. So we did mention residencies in the third episode on this channel, and I was talking about the pharmacy informatics career path. I talked about my career path, and then I also discussed how you might get to the point of being a pharmacy informaticist, whether you're a student or a pharmacist deciding to make a kind of a change in your specialty, in your practice. So we did touch on it, but I just wanted to go a little bit deeper and start talking specifically to students who are in pharmacy school. And let me just mention that if you are interested in doing a residency and you're just starting in pharmacy school, this is the time to get started. Do not wait till you're a third-year student and thinking about applying to a residency program. You really have to start day one when you start pharmacy school. The things you have to be aware of are that you should start building your curriculum vitae, or your resume, right away. Do not wait. Put it together, whatever you have, go ahead and start building your CV. Now, the things that you're going to want to eventually include on there are things like leadership. So when we talk about leadership, leadership can take many forms. It doesn't have to be class president in pharmacy school. It could be leadership within one of the clubs or organizations. It also can be leadership in the community, working on projects, health fairs, leading new initiatives. So there's a lot of opportunity for leadership, but it's something that you have to think about and start getting involved with right away. You want to make those professional connections, and the folks that you're going to be looking to make those connections with are your professors, others that are doing research, and pharmacists that you might be working with. And these are connections that you need to make. You need to have mentors, advisors, and you want to look for people who eventually are going to be able to write you a strong letter of recommendation. This is critical to be included with your application to a residency program. Strong letters are very important. Evidence of leadership is very important. And of course, your grades are important. So focus on your courses. Make sure that you're spending the time learning the material and keeping your GPA up, because that will also make a big difference. And once you do apply to pharmacy school, if you're interested in being a pharmacy informaticist, you're going to have to make some decisions. So I did go out and search the ASHP website, and I found a listing of 33 pharmacy informatics residencies. 33. So that number has gone up in the last few years. So it's good to see that there are that many programs available. Now, 6 of those are a combined PGY1, PGY2. So if you're interested in one of those programs and you're able to get into those programs, then your PGY1, even though it has to be a clinical focus, will have probably a lot of components, electives in pharmacy informatics, and then you'll automatically go into the PGY2, which will be specifically focused on pharmacy informatics. If you're not going to be in one of those combined programs, then you need to do a PGY1 somewhere. And keep in mind that during that PGY1, you probably again want to ask for informatics related project, ask for an informatics related elective. If that's possible, if you have a pharmacy informaticist at the institution where you're doing your PGY1, make sure and make contact with that person and see if you can have a rotation with that person to get some pharmacy informatics experience. And then you'll eventually apply for the PGY2 in pharmacy informatics towards the end of that PGY1. So you can take that combined route, or you can go with doing a PGY1 general and then going into the PGY2 in pharmacy informatics. But all along the way, and I'm going back to pharmacy school, try and get involved, learn about pharmacy informatics, even at your internship, your workplace, or during your IPI or API rotations. Make sure and show an interest in informatics and maybe help that institution with informatics projects. So that would be during pharmacy school. Make those connections with professors that are involved in informatics or management so that you can also possibly do projects in that area. And then go for your PGY1. And if it's a general PGY1, make sure and look for informatics focused projects and electives in your PGY1. And then if you get to that PGY2 in pharmacy informatics, good for you. You'll get a lot of good experience and make the best of it. And as I've seen in the past, that PGY2 in pharmacy informatics pretty much guarantees you a job in the specialty area upon graduation. So good way to go about it. And I hope this discussion of residencies helps you in thinking about the future and making some plans. And if you liked this video, go ahead and indicate that and subscribe to my channel, and I'll thank you for that. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, look after the health of others, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.